Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. Alright, Aries, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Hanged Man in reverse. Somebody can't take it anymore. They can't take it anymore. They don't like this stuck feeling. They want to come out of this stress and anxiety. They've been feeling really down and out. Maybe there's been silence between the two of you. They want to put in the work now. This person is going to make a passionate attempt, I feel, to bring back the happiness in this connection. The other person says, well, I don't know, they left me out in the cold. I'm already on my boat. I'm moving on towards my own peace and happiness. The truth came out about them, and they never even asked me for forgiveness. The love is lost, or they never loved me at all. I'm on the process of healing myself and moving on. I'm trying to get unstuck from this situation. That's my first thought, of course, Aries. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and do your mutual energies, etc. But before that, and we'll also do your dialogue message cards, of course. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, what's going on with Aries and their person currently? Why are they both feeling this way? Aries and their person. Aries and their person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Aries, says new love, developing new feelings. Maybe this is somebody you recently met who hasn't had the guts to maybe make an attempt or come towards you or something. Second, and maybe they've been keeping quiet about their feelings because it says wedding. This may be headed towards a long-term connection or engagement. Third one says naturally. Go with the flow and let things happen naturally. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aries, let's start the reading. Let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person. This is somebody who could have approached the other person with maybe just passion, and maybe they've also been through an ending. The other person says, no, I don't see this as love or new love. They never offered me any cup. Aries and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I didn't treat you with respect. It wasn't you. I just needed some time to work on myself some more. You did everything right. My heart was closed to love and I didn't let you in. I can envision us getting back together in the future. I hope you'll find forgiveness in your heart for me. You will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can fill. Each day I think about how it would be like if we were together. One day I'll be ready to surrender. I'm damaged and I'm not deserving of your love. I'm happy for you. I cried all night, wondering why you weren't sleeping next to me. I loved you more than I loved myself. Then I realized I didn't love myself. Are you sorry for hurting me? All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aries, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to person B. Newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side Aries is because I could be dealing with two Aries, one on either side, right? But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be your business partner, best friend, relative, a co-worker maybe. So this is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. So person A, let's start with focusing on you. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse in your feelings, in your emotions? Oh, this person probably has been through an ending. They've come out of a very stressful time. Maybe this person is single. Now they want maybe a new soulmate, and they see the other person as their perfect match. They don't want to be single anymore. This person is, I think, been through a massive ending, or maybe there's been an ending in this connection. So let's see. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they are. I think this person is a bit devastated that maybe it's too late. The other person has, taken back their love. Maybe they've moved on. They've been through a lot of stress. Whoever person A is, they've been through a lot of stress, lot of anxiety, and they desperately want to come out of it. They could have been through some kind of depression as well. Maybe in the past, this person was, their heart was unavailable. They could have, come across as somebody who was not interested or rude or mean or not wanting love in their life. But right now, all they can do is stress about how can I have a new beginning with the other person. They want a brand new beginning now. They want their soulmate. They want to go back to the person who maybe they disregarded in the past. This person wants to have a stable, brand new beginning. And this time, it's not going to be all about passion, because I think that's what they did in the past, and that's why they're so insecure right now, right? Now they want to come and offer a cup of love. They want a cup of love. They want to give a cup of love. Maybe they've been recently single or something, and their heart is like racing as like, I want a new beginning. I want my soulmate. I want to have something long term. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? In the past, I think they kept this a secret. In the past, I think this person was going through their own burdens, their own, stuff that they were trying to deal with. And they may have kept it a secret that they found the other person maybe very attractive or somebody they wanted for the long term. They could have maybe closed their heart to love in the past. This person was feeling very down and out maybe at that point. But right now, I do feel they want to put in the work. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, they want to fix, I think. They want to fix what they broke. I think in the past, this person was very, very inconsistent. Not inconsistent. Maybe they were just rude or mean. Again, the same card keeps coming out again and again, right? And the other person could have kind of shut them down. Maybe gone silent on them. But now they are understanding what they lost. They lost out on an opportunity to have a 10 of Cups. Now they are seeing the other person as their perfect match, who they want back in their life. So tell me then, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. They are reflecting on their past behavior. This person is reflecting on their past behavior, on how they may have just been thinking about themselves maybe at one point. Maybe they were out there to sow their wild oats, or maybe they thought that, they could have more than one person. They were not interested in, anything long term or something. But right now, all they can think about is happiness, long term happiness. They're still hoping that this connection, which was with person B, hasn't ended completely, and they can still get a chance to maybe come back and take some passionate action maybe, or get this 10 of Pentacles going. They're spying on the other person. They have been keeping an eye on the other person, hoping that the other person hasn't emotionally walked away from them. So tell me more about the Sun card. What's the Sun card? Yeah, they want their soulmate. This person wants to go back to person B now. Like I said, they could have ended something in their own life. Now they want to come back. The only reason this person is spying right now is because they know they behaved badly, and they probably are aware that the other person is still very upset and angry and will probably be very guarded. So they are trying to gather up all their courage to be, to able to come back to person B's life, because this time round they want to offer a partnership. So they are scared. They are scared. What if the other person has walked away? What if they don't see me as their perfect match? But I do. I do. Person A says, I want commitment. I want long term. I want to start from scratch. But the fear is, what if the other person is not on the same page anymore? So that's the only reason this person is spying and keeping a watch to see the reactions of person B. So what action person A will finally take, I'll open later, Aries. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? In your emotions, I see the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords, which means, yeah, you did feel abandoned, left out in the cold, and felt disrespected by maybe this person who may have played mind games or just been, rude and mean, and it's their way or the highway, and maybe you have been waiting for some kind of an apology. But I feel right now, person B is more focused on moving forward towards their own peace, their own happiness. It's like, I would rather put all my energy and attention on my future rather than think about the person who treated me badly, right? Yeah, according to person B, the tower is already hit. It's like they say, I'll be shocked if this person comes back now, because I'm moving towards my own happiness now, and what they've shown me has been a lot of disrespect. So person B is actively, I think, trying to turn their back, or maybe find their own peace and happiness, maybe fill their own cup, and be in self-love and self-care instead of focusing on this person, because they feel this is already over. Why do you feel this way? Why do you feel this is over already? The moon in reverse, because certain truths were revealed. And what were they? I don't know what the truth was. Oh, their person was being very immature, offering very little. I think the whole fact that person B was made to feel maybe like an outsider or left behind or not, nurtured, or maybe they felt that they left me waiting or treated me like I was just an option in their life. Now, I think all that kind of may have been the revelation person B needed to block this connection. So why the Page of Cups in reverse? Page of Cups in, yeah, person B says, I'm not even waiting around for an offer from them or an apology from them anymore, because I guess all they wanted was a bit of fun and a bit of passion from me. They were keeping secrets from me. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it, because I'm already on my boat, moving towards peace and happiness and, a calm future for myself. This person never stepped up. They never did right by me. They were not in it for the long haul, but I really thought that, this could be it, or that's what I wanted. But all they did was juggle me. I kept investing and they never did. So I was thoroughly disappointed in this connection. And that's when I pulled my energy back and said, you know what? I'd rather just be single, independent, focus on my money, focus on myself, be footloose and fancy free. I mean, stability is, I think, more concrete than believing in love now. So I took a step back from the connection. I've been doing my healing work. Okay, so I think right now person B is kind of lost hope and faith in love. So tell me, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now? Ace of Cups in reverse. That's why I said, I think person B is kind of losing hope that there will ever be new love, or, the love was ever there. I don't believe in love anymore. It's like, yeah, I have to just keep moving. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they do feel sad that they wasted a lot of time, energy, effort on somebody who got the better of them, treated them badly. So person B is convinced that everybody is like that. Everybody just plays mind games. So I would rather retreat into my own shell, be within myself, and just heal myself or listen to my own intuition. Rather love myself first. I mean, the only honest love that I feel I can get is from myself. So person B is kind of just Wheel of Fortune. Tell me, what's the Wheel of Fortune? Taking back power, control of their own life, maybe heading off to a new beginning. It's like I don't trust people. Every time I feel somebody is going to be, out there and be doing me right and will be that divine person who will be by my side, and I do fall in love with them, they start playing mind games with me. They play hot and cold, they play mind games with me, and finally I find out, oops, another player. Right? So that's why I think person B is focused more on their money, on their finances, making an active choice that, I have to now guard myself against all these people who come into my life who never ever put work into building something with me. In fact, they leave depleting my energy. They make me feel I was not good enough. So all right, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Aries. And if this storyline is yours, do let me know. You can do that by clicking the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And I'm missing actually your comments earlier. I used to get a lot of comments by Aries, but well, of late, yes, a lot of likes, a lot of views, but the comments have cut down, and I love hearing from you. So if you get time, leave me a hi or something. All right, so back to you, person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Person A's action towards person B or otherwise in your own life. King of Swords. I told you this person has come to some clarity and they do want to talk and clear the air. Okay, so tell me, King of Swords, what do you have to say? Let me give you the mic. King of Swords has the mic. They have something to say, Aries. Let's see what that is. Four of Swords, they've thought a lot about this. I think all the time, they've been doing their own healing work, or maybe, like I said, they were getting over some heartbreak of their own. All they can think about is, I need my soulmate. I want to go back to my soulmate. And anything else? Yeah, they want a second chance. They want a second chance now. They see the other person as their true partner, their true soulmate, and they have done a lot of work on themselves and they want to now talk and clear the air. Why do you want a second chance, person A? Because they can't stop thinking about person B, but they are very embarrassed about what they did. This person has learned a lot. If this person was seen as a liar or a cheat or somebody who ghosted, they're not a Knight of Wands anymore. This person has matured. They want to take action now, but this time round, they want to offer a partnership. It's like, I've learned my lesson. I want to take action. I want a soulmate in my life. I don't want anything from the past. I want a brand new future. I think earlier this person was very bogged down from maybe some other things that are happening in their life, but now they're hoping for a positive turn of events. And yes, this person definitely wants to talk. They want to start communicating. All right, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life. Person B's action. Death. Okay, so person B, according to person B, what action? The things have already ended, Omkaratarot. I'm starting a brand new life, but for myself. What's the death card? Clarify that for me, please, person B. Strength. They are making themselves stronger and stronger by the day. The way person B is doing that is, well, strength means I see through red flags and I don't allow anyone to enter my life who can deplete me of my energy. So yes, they could be getting a lot of attention, but look at the way this person is, their head is turned sideways and then namaste pose and saying, no, I'm not interested. Don't you all you wonderful people come towards me, because I know all of you are going to hurt me sooner or later. So I think person B is kind of losing hope in love. Yeah, they're more focused on healing themselves, on maybe being more spiritual, but in a way where they are working towards their own stability. Maybe work, work, work is all they think about. Person B is a bit disappointed, I think, in love. And maybe at one point they did see person A as their perfect match, King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, but they were thoroughly, thoroughly disappointed. So right now it's like person B says, look at me, Omkaratarot, me by myself, standing on stage, making all my own dreams and wishes come true. I mean, they are focusing so much on their 3D accomplishments, trying to subdue that emotional pain. It's like, yeah, I won't tell anybody that, but I wish things had been different. I wish I had a partner by my side. I wish I had a 10 of Cups scenario. I wish I had that true person who came into my life. So tell me about the Hanged Man though, overall energy, Spirit. For will this stuck position of both these people end? What's the Hanged Man in reverse? I do see somebody who wants to come in offering a partnership. They don't want to have a missed opportunity. So tell me, Hanged Man in reverse, why is this the overall energy? Why is this the overall energy for Aries reading today, Spirit? Somebody's in a rush, not letting me shuffle. Okay, what's the Hanged Man in reverse? Eight of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Emperor. Ace of Wands. This is person A who is now trying to get unstuck from this overthinking. This person is very, very stressed out. They've been stressed out, losing sleep, overthinking, all that. Why? Because now they do want a 10 of Cups. They want to take a 10 of Cups. They want to start a passionate, brand new journey. This person has grown up and is growing up in front of my eyes, from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, and now they're showing up as an Emperor. Could be an Aries, I don't know. So this is person A trying to figure out a way to stop the stagnancy. They're trying to figure out the right way maybe to approach the other person. Why? Because they are absolutely ready for a brand new beginning. They don't want to not, have that passion which they came in with maybe earlier, but it's more than that. They tell me, yes, I want to keep that passion alive, Omkaratarot, but the truth of the matter is I also want to offer my love. They're in love with the other person, that's for sure. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aries.